As is the custom with many churches built in the medieval period, Leyland St Andrews has a couple legends attached to it. One, that it was moved from Whittle-le-Woods to Leyland by an angel, and then the angel did speak to the people, and said, "Here I have placed thee, and here thou shalt stand, and thou shalt be called the Church of Leyland." The other legend is that the church was moved, but it was not an angel that did it this time, but the devil. The story goes something like this. In the small village of Whittle-le-Woods, the villagers met and agreed that they would, between them, build a small church to benefit their community. The local miller donated a plot of land, and a priest was appointed to oversee and organise the workforce in this construction project. The first day came, and there was much rejoicing, and the builders placed their material on site and began to lay the foundation stones. When the builders arrived the following day, they were stunned to discover that the stones and the foundations had disappeared. They could not explain it. Had it all been a dream? Then a messenger arrived from Leyland that was around 4 miles away. He explained that a strange occurrence had happened, and that foundations for a church had appeared in a field, along with building material, wood and stone. The owner of the field was incensed. The priest and many of the villagers from Whittle-le-Woods rushed to Leyland. When they got there, it did not take them long to find the field. There was a crowd gathered there, and an angry looking man. His name was Adam, and he owned the field. He complained to the priest, asking if they were trying to steal his land. The priest assured him that this was not the case, and that for some reason supernatural powers had moved the stones. He said that this is probably the work of Satan playing a trick on them. They said, "We will move the stones back to Whittle-le-Woods." Adam helped them, and all the villagers took parts of the church back to Whittle-le-Woods. Fearful that the material may again be taken in the night, they appointed 2 men to stay on site in an overnight vigil. Unfortunately, the 2 watchmen, after having a hearty meal and quite a lot to drink, fell asleep in front of the fire. When they awoke in the early morning, all the material had again been taken. And so, the same routine took place again, the villagers having to go to Leyland to retrieve the stones. They were determined to get to the bottom of the mystery and prevent the same thing from happening again. This time the priest arranged a further night vigil and stayed on site himself until midnight. As soon as the priest left, one of the watchmen turned around and was terrified to see a huge black cat with enormous eyes and a barbed tail. The cat picked up one of the stones and, fast as lightning, ran off with it, returning almost immediately for another stone. The 2 watchmen watched the cat from the shadows until eventually one of them gathered enough courage to try to stop the cat. He ran up and, using all of his strength, hit it over the head with a cudgel. Before he could raise the cudgel to deliver another blow, the cat turned, shrieked, and attacked him, burying its teeth into his throat. The other watchman, terrified, fled to get the priest. However, upon the swift return, the man was dead, and the cat and the stones were gone. From that point on, it was deemed that the church would be built upon the site in Leyland where the cat had placed the stones, and this is the site of Leyland's St Andrews Church.